Hi everybody, it's John back again, and I just recently grabbed the NECA's Freddy vs. Jason Ultimate Freddy. We've only got a few more figures coming in this line thanks to the licensing holdup with the lawsuit going on. We get, I think, Roy and I think a Pamela, and then that's it, I believe. Then they are done until whatever legalities need to get taken care of. Now, this way this is box set up, it definitely, to me, looks like there should be another one sitting here of a Freddy staring back at Jason. So maybe the box itself could possibly be a little hint that we might get a Freddy from this line. And you can see the silhouette there of Jason. It's pretty cool, clean little box. Jason on the side art. You got some different pieces on the back of the actual photos of the product, and the same image on this side. And then with the NECA Ultimates, you can open this box up and get a ton of glare. Holy cow. You get to see another product shot of Jason, and then the figure that's inside, and it's got some really cool extras. I love the flaming machete. As you know, or maybe not, if you've paid attention to my channel at all, I am a big Friday the 13th fan, so these figures are fantastic, and I love getting them, and man, he looks big. Alright, I'm going to get this open, and we'll take a closer look at the NECA's Jason. Hey everybody, it's John back again, and man, yeah, as I thought, this guy's a bit beefy. Here's the normal size of the Freddy, or of the Jason figures, and as you can see back to back, he is head and shoulders taller than these other figures. He's crazy big compared to these guys. It's impressive. And he's got these big old Frankenstein boots going on. His black rotten pants he's wearing, his tattered up, just wrecked and rotten jacket. Look at all this damage that's going on there. It is gnarled. He's got his completely black gloved hands. Jeez, this thing's pretty impressive. He's big though, so I'm having a problem keeping him on the screen. There's a look at his mask. And you can see, it's hard to see, but you can see the eyes through it. And if you pull that up, there's our lovely undead Jason sculpt. Not too bad. It's not as horrific as some of the other ones that we've seen. The back of the head is pretty gnarly. It's all looks rotten again. There's a little chunk of hair hanging out. At least he's got a little bit of a smile going on. But he looks kind of Frankensteinish to me in his appearance, his size, and he's just monstrous. He's got a little bit of rotation at the head. Can't really look up or down. Actually, it's the entire neck. The shoulders go up and around. This is a soft piece. This is a soft goods piece over top of his body. So that's kind of interesting. Or it's a soft plastic. He's got a hinge at his elbow. It doesn't get a ton of movement, but it'll at least let you get a few poses in. He's got a rotation at his wrist. No hinges. Swivel at the waist. No side movement on these legs at all, but they do go forward and back. He's got a single jointed knee. There's a lot of oil coming out of his knee joint right there. It does swivel at the knee, and then his feet have a bit of a rotation to them, and they can go forward and back just barely. So he's got very minimal articulation on this guy, but he is big and he is brooding. Now he comes with his teddy bear. Let's see if we can get camera to zoom in. It's filled with a ton of little details, little pieces of stitching coming out of the bear. They took a lot of time in sculpting this thing, and he's pretty good looking. And I think you can get Jason to squeeze his teddy with this hand. He doesn't come with any extra hands, which is surprising. But he can hold his teddy. And then he comes with 2 additional masks besides the basic clean Jason hockey mask. He comes with a mask that looks like it has been cut up or shredded with Freddy's glove. And then he has this blood splattered one, which I really like this mask. I think I'm going to put this one on his head. Let's see if we can get it to fit on. It's hard to do this with the camera with how big this guy is. There we go. We got the little ringlet there. It comes down, line up the eyes, and so now we got our bloodied masked Jason. Man, it would be cool if there was just like a little bit, like an alternative piece here that could have been put in, so he could be a little bit gory on his clothing as well. But I think it works pretty good, I guess. Then we get to my favorite items, or the item is this translucent piece of flame. It's yellow, and then it goes into orange. Man, the camera doesn't pick the orange up at all. That's really weird. But it is, trust me. It goes from yellow gradates up to this orange color. And we have a machete, and you have a bloodied machete, so one that's been doing work and one that's been clean, depending on what you want your Jason to be. And then the flame attachment just hooks on like so, and now you have a flaming bloodied machete. Can you put it in the other opposite direction? I don't know which way I like better. I kind of like, yeah, I think it looks better with the flame flowing off the top. Kind of like that. And then this should plug into his hand. He does not want to hold that teddy. Can you see it, Jason? Because you're too tall. You're so tall. And get the teddy bear back in your hand. And don't know if I'll be able to display with this guy because you just don't want to hang on to him. This was a fun movie, Freddy vs. Jason. I've seen it in the theater. It was nice to get another Jason movie after a long drought of them. And they made it a little bit of a comedy, and definitely a Scooby-Doo-esque quality going for it, but had Freddy in it, and Freddy became a comedy horror icon as the years went on. But he's pretty good. Overall, I think he'll display nice if you have him setting up with the other Jasons. He's going to dominate and tower over all of them. If you have a Freddy, I don't have a Freddy that I've opened up yet, which is kind of sad and weird. So I can't pose the two of them together. I'm going to have to get me one of them. But as I said, he has got limited articulation. But he is huge. He is gigantic. Even his machete's bigger. Poor old decrepit Jason over here. Go back in your corner. Your new Jason's in town. I think he fills the role of the Jason from this movie very well. I wish we could get a couple of the other undead Jasons, but like I said, NECA's going to have to stop with these, and I think that's probably why they're going full-blown with Pinhead and all those figure lines now, which will be awesome to see again. They had a great showing at San Diego Comic-Con. NECA's definitely going to be a toy line to suck the money out of your wallet. NECA. Yeah, I think he's pretty good. If you guys pick this thing up, let me know what you think of it down in the comments. I'm curious as to how other people feel about his size and his limited mobility. I mean, we're pretty used to that. These guys didn't have a ton of articulation either. But he's gigantic. He's so big. It's crazy. And I'd also like to hear what else you collect from NECA. Are you into the Predator lines, the Alien lines, the Turtles lines? There's a lot, and there's so much good stuff coming out in the next few years at this point with all the Masters Universe stuff, and It's just too much. It's getting oversaturated to the point where it's becoming overwhelming. Like, you either get something now or you miss out on it, and then scalpers jack the prices up to an insane amount of money, and then you never end up getting it. But I don't know. It's still kind of fun finding these things out. I got this guy at Target yesterday while I was looking for the Transformer Siege Rainmaker 3-pack, which all the Targets around me sold out immediately. They only received 2, so I hope they get a refill on that, because I don't understand how people are charging $200 for a $70 pack. That one's already going crazy. Hoping they get a refill on that. But anyway, enough rambling about crazy things and looking for toys. I'll let you guys go, and I'll be back. Bye.